I'm super excited because today we are picking a new book from the TBR jar. This is going to be my last pick before I add a ton more books in here because I'm going to the semi-annual library book sale where I buy like 80 plus books, and they're all going to go in here once I buy them. So make sure you are looking out for that video as well. It probably, since I'm so backed up right now, is actually already going to be out by the time you watch. Let's go ahead and pick a book out of our jar here. All right, I've got one. Let's see. We Could Be Beautiful. Here it is. And I believe, yep, I knew exactly which one it is. It's this pretty silver one right here. So, fun story about this one. The only reason I bought this book was because it's silver. I knew absolutely nothing about it. I got it for $2 and was really excited to have it because it looks so pretty, and I just wanted it to sit prettily on my shelf up there. It says, this is a story of a wealthy woman who has everything and yet can trust no one. So already sounds actually pretty good. Not upset that I picked this one. And I can't wait to read this and talk to you about it and get started. Started We Could Be Beautiful, and I went into this very skeptically. I didn't really think I was gonna love it. I thought like, okay, I don't really know much about it. I went in almost completely blind. I read like the first maybe like quarter of the inner flap, and I was just like, okay, sounds interesting, whatever, you know, maybe I'll like it, maybe I'll hate it. But let me just tell you, so far, I am completely like enraptured, encaptured, whatever that word is, with this book. I really can't put it down. I have read the first like 20%, and this is a kind of thicker book. Oh wow, I thought it was like 400 pages, and now I'm flipping to the back. It's like 350. So not that thick, but it kind of seems thick. I don't know. Maybe just because it's the hardcover. But the pages are very long in this book, which is totally fine. I'm totally okay with that because I'm really liking it so far. I love our characters. So we have two sisters, and they are very similar named. I think one is Catherine and one is like, I'm blanking. Catherine and somebody. I thought that would like really like make me confused and maybe not realize who they were talking about, but I totally knew who they were talking about the whole time. So I did not mind that. I actually really liked it. I thought it was very clever and funny. And the family is just like very quirky. They're very rich. They're from New York. They have all the money they could ever want. And even so, the one daughter who's our main character, Catherine, at least I'm pretty sure it's Catherine, she runs her own store, and she has very high standards when it comes to men and relationships. So she is not married, even though she is in her 30s now. And she really would like to have kids. And she decided that even though she could hire all the nannies she wants, she would just raise the child on her own. So I don't really know what it is that I don't like about him, but there's just something under there that it just is not sitting right with me. And I feel like we're going to learn something treacherous about this guy, William. And I'm just kind of waiting to find out. Her mom, Catherine's mom, is also super interesting. She has like the beginning stages of dementia, or is it Alzheimer's? I don't know, one of those, Alzheimer's or it's dementia, but the one that makes you kind of forget who you are, that's what her mom has. And so she's in a home, but the daughters take her out to lunch like once a month or something, or once a week. But anyway, they see her a lot, and she's like very spunky, and she has such an opinion. Like, back when they were kids, Catherine had a friend who was a gum chewer, and she chewed gum all the time, and her mom met her for the first time, and that friend was chewing gum, and ever since then, the mom hated the friend, wouldn't even speak to her when she came around, like couldn't stand to be in her presence. So I thought that was kind of funny. And so the mom is just like very like snobby and high strung and just like standoffish and likes what she likes, and she's very high standards. So she's kind of a fun character to have in the mix, and it's just written in a really good way, and I feel like I'm really flying through it. Just the writing style is really there. The characters are just so colorful and fun, and I can't wait to learn more about them. And I just feel like there's so much under the surface of all these characters that I just can't wait to find out what's going to happen. I will say though, if something doesn't occur, like if there isn't like a big thing that occurs, I will be totally disappointed because the author is making it seem like there's gonna be this big occurrence and I kind of can't wait for it. So I'm gonna keep reading and I kind of can't wait to find out what is going to happen. So I'm actually gonna go read now and you can come with me and then we'll come back and chat some more and we'll just see how the video goes from there. We Could Be Beautiful is on the shelf now, and that is because I have officially finished it. Let me pull it out for you. Okay, so I am actually really excited about this review because I have rated this book 4 stars. Yay! I was not originally thinking it's gonna be 4 stars, but at the same time, I was really excited to see what the author was gonna do with the whole story because, like I said, William seemed like a very fishy character to me from the beginning, and I'm so excited that I have unraveled all the mysteries and figured out what has been going on this whole time because it was driving me nuts, honestly. So with all of that, I had like all of that going on, which was mystery on top of mystery on top of mystery. Catherine is our main character, and her mom had so many mysteries tied to her as well because she has Alzheimer's and she was forgetting a lot of things, and so it was hard to get information out of her. So Catherine kind of had to go digging to figure out the information that she wanted, and her sister Caroline also had some mystery to her, which was like this big bomb that exploded at the end of the book, which was insane. And I'm so excited about this book, honestly. Like I almost want to do a separate review on this just to like have spoilers in it because I don't want to give you any spoilers on this video, but I'm thinking maybe I might make another one with spoilers so I can just like fully go over the whole story because that's how crazy it was. It's kind of mind-blowing, and like it's one of those books where you feel like you wish somebody else had read it that you can talk to about it because it was just so crazy. And I really wasn't expecting so much mystery and so much craziness out of this book as what we got, but I'm so excited that that is what we got with this. Another really great book from the TBR jar. I'm so happy about it because honestly, the whole reason I bought this book was for the silver cover. That was why I even wanted it. And then for it to turn out to be so good is just makes me so happy. And this will be a book that I forever keep on my shelves because of that reason. And yeah, definitely go read it if you like suspense and something that keeps you on the edge of your seat. We also got a new perspective from a woman who was just spoiled her whole life, and she was like a trust fund baby and she just never knew the meaning of money. So that kind of gets taken away from her and she has to flounder around and figure out like what to do with herself and her life and that kind of thing. So that was like a separate side piece to this that was also going on. So there was really a lot to this book. There's a lot to unpack with this, and it was very exciting, and the whole thing was it was a fast read. As soon as I got about halfway through, I pretty much just flew through this and finished it in about a day. And yeah, I would highly recommend this one. I really enjoyed it, and thank you for coming along on my TBR journey once again, adding that one to my shelf, and it is really stacking up over there. We're actually missing a book because I lent it to my mom. But this one is part of this series, so I just added that in even though it wasn't part of the TBR, so that's really the size it should be. So make sure you check back next month because I'll be doing another grab for the blind TBR jar, and I know I've been catching up for a while, so hopefully this video is coming out sometime along the lines of when it was supposed to. It is the first day of September today, September 1st, and I finished that one last night. So I actually finished my August TBR grab in August for once, so I'm actually up to date, which is exciting. And I can't wait to pick my next book and see what we're gonna read this month. But that's really all I have to say, and I'm so glad you hung out with me today and got to come along on this journey of We Could Be Beautiful. I would highly recommend you go check it out. I would highly recommend you do a TBR jar as well if you're just wanting to read new things or you're trying to get through the books that are currently on your shelf, because I'm sure you have a lot of good books, just like I do, that are on your shelf. And a lot of my books that I've read in the TBR jar got 4 stars or above. So like, I don't even think I've had a 2-star in there at all. I think they're all at least 3 stars or above, and most of them are 4s. And I've just been really enjoying this, and I'm so glad I got to do this series this year. And there's going to be, I think we have 4 more picks now for the year, and then that's it, which is craziness. It's already September and it's blowing my mind. But if you'd like to see more videos like this, I also do my wrap TBR, which is what these books are for, and it's very similar style video, and you can go check that out or check out something totally new. I have lots of other videos on my channel, and I would love for you to watch this as well. And leave me a comment, like, subscribe, turn your notification bell on, you know, all that fun stuff. Also check out my Instagram, because I've really been trying to ramp that up and get some more content out on there for you. And check back here for a weekly video every single Friday, because that happens. And I think that's it. And thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you on my next video soon. Bye.